Okay, sorry for the abrupt end, but we're on our no key press, and we've added one variable, and we've said image underscore speed 0. And now we're ready to add another variable to our programming. And so we do the other variable so that when we stop the animation, it will be in the beginning of the animation and not in the middle of the animation when his legs or arms might be spread apart. So to do that, we'll type in image underscore index. And then choose OK, and that will choose to go back to our standing sprite when we press the no key. All right, so now let's go on. Okay, so remember when we tested our game that our character moved just fine, but he was able to walk through the walls. And we want to change that, all right? So we need to go back into the programming of our character, and we'll need to add an event to see to the right or left of our character if something is there. So we'll start with our left key event, and we'll add this little object right here, which is to check and see if beside the object is empty. All right. So we want to choose, this is our left key. We know it's on the x-axis, and we know that left is negative, and so we just want to check one key or one frame to the left to see if there's something is there, and we want to see if something is only solid is there, and we'll check our relative button. So then we're going to move this above. So we want to check and see if there's something there first, and then if not, we can jump to the position of our left movement. So now you want to do it for each one. So we'll come to our up next. And our up is going to be, of course, our y would be -1, only solid and relative. And make sure it goes above. And then we would do our right. And then our right is going to be +1 on the x, only solid and relative, and move it above. And then our last one is our down, and that's going to be our down is +1 on the y, only solid and relative. So now when we go and test our game, our character should stop at the wall. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, when you play test the game, I had a couple things I needed to work on. I went through the bottom because I didn't have my programming for the down button. I didn't have this on the top position. So these are just things that might happen to you that you can fix. And also I went back to my sprites and I made them manual and rectangle instead of precise collision checking. On precise collision checking, you draw like a little kind of box around your sprite, and sometimes it doesn't fit exactly in the little spaces. So if you come back in and you do the full image and rectangle, then as soon as you're able to use all of this for your collision checking. So once I did that and I changed each one of my sprites, and then I went back into my character on my down and moved my position collision free up, then when I tested my game, everything works great for now. Okay? So now I can go down, right or left, up and back. Okay? So hopefully yours will work fine. The only thing we have right now is we want to fix, see how when you approach a little exit area, sometimes you have to be exactly right on there? Well, I'll show you how you can fix that, so you won't have to guess how to try to get to the next area, okay? So we'll work on that now. So the way we do that is we open up our object character, and on no key, we actually want to align our character to the grid. And we're going to choose 8 and 8. And then do OK. So that now when we play test our game, every time we let go of the key, our character is going to align to that grid. And we'll be able to go through our spaces much easier. All right, so that's the end of this part. We have a basic maze game, and we're able to move our character through the maze. All right, in the next part, we'll add some enemies and some other fun stuff for our game.